How many of you started playing the banjo because you heard Earl Scruggs play his famous Foggy Mountain Breakdown that fast, and you're just, whoa, I want to do that. And for me, it was the Kingston Trio's Charlie and the MTA. There was this fast banjo solo in there that made me want to play the banjo. It was that speed and the flashy sound and all that. So you too want to play fast. We all want to play fast. And there are a number of strategies to help you get there. One of which is just take simple rolls, like forward rolls, and repeat them, and see how fast you can get them. And don't worry about the left hand at all. And I've found through teaching a lot of people that people can usually get really a lot of speed. Maybe it's an alternating thumb. Although a forward roll is easier than an alternating thumb, I find, to get some really fast music going. So in other words, it's not your hand that your hand is incapable of doing it. It's just the idea of playing a whole tune is a little more daunting, and it's a psychological thing, maybe a physical thing on some psychological level that prevents you from playing a whole tune that fast. But just knowing that your right hand is capable of moving that fast, I think can be comforting. And if your hand doesn't move that fast, don't worry about it. It can get there, but just don't worry about the left hand at first. Then another strategy is set the metronome. Get a metronome. You can get an app for your phone or get one at a music store for a fairly low price. And let's say you're starting at 80. Take the tune that you're working on. Maybe it's Foggy Mountain Breakdown or something like Boil 'em Cabbage Down, and just play the whole tune. Find the speed where you're comfortable playing it, the fastest you can play it, and maybe set the metronome a click or two below that. And then play the entire tune at that tempo. In this case, it's 80, and I'm doing 2 notes per click. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And I'm not going to play the whole tune right now because I don't have the time in this brief moment I have to explain this to you. But play Boil 'em Cabbage Down all the way through, for instance, or whatever tune it is that you're working on. And then move it up 1 or 2 clicks. Now I'm at 82. And play the whole thing at 82, just a little faster, barely perceptible, and all the way through, and then do it again at 84. And then 86, and then so on and so forth. I had a student that I tried this with him, and he doubled his speed in about 45 minutes. And he thought he was at his limit, and by pushing himself with something outside of himself, the metronome, he was able to double his speed. I'm not saying you'll double your speed, but I think you will see a marked improvement if you get that thing pushing you. Another thing you can do is just take one measure at a time and start off really slowly with it. And then do the same thing rather than doing it for a whole tune. I talked to a classical guitar player who teaches a lot, and he said that's his approach. Take one measure at a time, just one measure, and then do it at a faster tempo. And just move it up just very gradually, not as fast, as quickly as I did it. And that's another way, one measure at a time. And it takes a while to go through each measure, but he feels that helps by doing that one measure at a time. The other thing is just try playing along with a recording. Flatt and Scruggs, maybe not Foggy Mountain Breakdown right off the bat, but sometimes you need to push yourself. I sat in with a group called the Dry Branch Fire Squad many years ago, and they played faster than I usually play. And for the first set, I was just holding on, and then by the end of the first set, I could play as fast as I needed to play. And it was just I needed to be pushed because these guys were a hardcore bluegrass band playing really fast. So sometimes you just need that thing outside of you. So try playing along with the recordings, maybe not the fastest tunes, and see if you can get up to that tempo and just push yourself. Okay, so hopefully these will help, and good luck with it.